Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Halftime with Bizzy. Today we have somebody that you may or may not know in the community. He goes by Dingle. Now, Dingle is a designer. He has had multiple signature stickers for pro players put into Counter-Strike. He's also been a helping hand for others to get their stickers put in the game. It was super interesting getting to sit down and talk with Dingle today. And I'm glad that he was wanting to do this because I think it's a cool story, and it's also kind of cool to hear the story on a personal level of what it's like to have your item put into a game, in this case being Counter-Strike. I appreciate everybody coming to another episode. Hope you guys enjoy. We'll talk to you on the outro.
Good morning.
Hey,
How are you?
man. Good morning. How's it going?
Yeah, doing good.
I just want to apologize off the rip. I'm a little bit sick, so I might be sniffling and coughing a little bit in the background. I can't really help it, unfortunately. So just wanted to give you the heads up there.
Well, get well soon, I guess.
Thank you. I
Hope
appreciate
it's
it.
hope it's not too bad.
No, I think it's just a common cold. I kind of just want to start the podcast off very similar to all my other ones. I just like to pop the question with how you got into Counter-Strike and what was your introduction like?
Uh, well, I started in it starts in Minecraft basically.
Oh,
In like 2015, 2016,
okay.
the Mineplex server, I think. They had like a CS:GO minigame.
Oh, what? No
Uh,
way. I had no idea.
yeah. That's how I started. It was like in my Minecraft phase,
Okay,
and
okay.
I played that game for like a while, and then I just wanted to try out the actual game. Uh, so that's kind of how I got into CS:GO. Uh, well, I've been playing it ever since, being my main game to play.
Well, that's definitely the most interesting story on being introduced to Counter-Strike that I've had so far, so that's pretty cool. Um, when you started playing Counter-Strike, did you have a vision of what you wanted to do, or did you just kind of get into the game just to have fun, or did you know you wanted to create stickers or skins or something like that at the end of, like did you see that vision from the beginning or?
No, it's always just been a game to just spend time in, I guess. Just you know, uh, when you're done with school, you just play that game. Later on, just with friends, I think to make actual stickers, there was like, yeah, I never had plans to do it. Was always a dream to have something in the game, like a skin or a sticker. But yeah, I never had actual plans to start working on it.
Okay.
Uh,
So this
yeah,
was like a dream of yours that you ended up pursuing.
yeah.
So when did you start creating the stickers then? Like how long did it take for you to finally get something accepted into the game after you started creating the stickers?
Um, well, I started like a year ago. I think it's about a year ago. So it was either Heroic or Cadian. They made like a tweet before the Paris major,
Okay.
um, because they needed someone to make their autographs. And well, I'm a Twitter shitposter, so I took the opportunity. I took the opportunity to just make some stupid fucking autographs. They were kind of funny, and I just replied under his tweet. Uh, it did pretty well, but like a lot of people, they asked me if I could make one for them. So yeah, I did, and I kind of liked it, and I made a lot of them. It just kept going. People just asked me, DM'd me for one,
Damn.
and I kind of liked it. So I guess that's how I started doing them for pros. Um, like they didn't contact me, of course, but I just made tweets with ideas, and yeah, not really with the plan to how do you say it? Like not actually with the intention to get them in the game.
Things just kind of
Just
fell into place.
yeah, I just had fun making them, and uh, I just had ideas, and I just tweeted them out. And then I think about a month later, like a week before the RMR or something,
Okay.
Face Rain, he DM'd me because I made one for him.
Oh, that's
He
so amazing.
Yeah, that just made my well, not my day. It made my week, made my fucking month. But like he DM'd me because I made one for him where the eye in Rain it was like a baby because he just became a dad.
Oh my
And
god,
I
that's
just
so badass. That's
yeah, I just
so
did a random
badass.
ID. And he really liked it, so he asked me if I could send it to him. And I think like I was just supporting face, of course, just purely because of that autograph. And I think they actually got disqualified or like eliminated, and then they had like the last chance qualifier, whatever it's called, for the RMR, you know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Um,
Yep.
well, they got through that luckily, and then I was so happy because then like, it was kind of confirmed that my sticker will be in the game, or like the ID. And then I got a DM from him saying that sadly it got denied by Valve.
Yeah,
So
they've been doing a lot
yeah,
of denying like signature entries and stuff like that. They're cracking down super hard on it, it seems like.
yeah, yeah. Well, especially this year, of course, but we'll get to that. But yeah, I still don't know why they declined that one. Probably because it had a baby in it, and that's just not. I guess just not allowed in CS:GO.
Not the theme they
Um,
want, maybe, or something weird.
Yeah, yeah, probably that. They didn't really have any big details or something, so it was a pretty simple autograph. But yeah, that kind of crushed me because it was just one guy that wanted my sticker, and that one sticker got denied. You know, like
Yeah.
there went my chance of having something in the game. So they kind of sucked.
But
But
hey, at the end of the day, if you look at it as in a certain light, though, like it's still a win for you. He reached out to you. You made something that he enjoyed. I don't know. I count that as a win anyway.
yeah, yeah, I was for sure. I was still happy with it. Like the opportunity was crazy. Just him reaching out to me, that was just insane.
Oh, for
So
sure.
I was very happy with that. And then like in I don't know, in beginning of December, I think he DM'd me again, and he said he was so happy with the idea from Paris that he wanted me to make one for the Copenhagen major.
Wow.
So yeah, that was also just so random. Like he just randomly DM'd me for, like, "Yo, you want to make one for me again?"
Oh man.
Uh, so that's kind of where it started for this major, or like the Copenhagen major. And when I finished this, I just started doing them for pros again, and then they started reaching out. I guess because the tweets got more traction, and I spammed them a little more. Because before I made them for friends and stuff, not a lot for pros,
Okay.
but just for for the Copenhagen major, I just made a lot for pros, and yeah, they started reaching out, DMing me,
So it's safe to say you've made a
asking.
little name for yourself then.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I also got a little bit more followers, but like I think for the Paris major I had like 1,000, and then
Wow.
for this one I had like 2,000, so like just a little bit more followers.
That's pretty
And
impressive. Pretty quick traction there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it was mostly because of shit posting, but I guess I just had a little bit. I made a little bit more of a name for myself. And by the way, also the Apex players, JL and some of them, they followed me too. So like I already had some pro followers, I guess.
Okay, so that
So
definitely helped then.
maybe, yeah, yeah, I guess.
Awesome. So you said you have Rain, and I think you said you had Cadian as well. What other pros, sorry, have you made stickers for so far? Signatures.
You mean like them reaching out to me, or just ideas like that I made without having contact with them?
Like just anything that you've gotten put into the game or whatever.
Uh, well, like in the game,
Yeah.
that's a long story. uh, yeah, I made a lot for pros. I said like a lot of just ideas that I put out in tweets. Um, that must have been up to 30, 40, 50 ideas that I made.
Oh wow.
I think I didn't tweet out all of them, but the nice ones I tweeted out because you know they got likes, so why not, you know?
For sure.
Uh, and apparently people like them, so I just tweeted all of them out, and I think about 30 pros DM'd me. Not necessarily because of those tweets, but just they heard from friends who were also pros that I made autographs. They DM'd me. And then well, that's how it started, I guess. For some also, they tweeted out like, "Yo, I need an autograph," and then my followers they know I made them, so they tagged me under it, and then I made them for them. I reached out to them, but that was like 5 of them. The most just reached out to me in DM, so it was kind of crazy.
That's wild. Word travels really quick if you've had that
Yeah,
many people reach out to you that quickly.
yeah, yeah. It was really sick. Seeing people reaching out to me because other pros, like I made autographs for other pros, that was kind of cool.
Yeah,
So
that's
it gets like
amazing.
appreciated. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. So when you're sitting down and creating new signatures, like what's the process like? Um, do you have like a certain idea with like a certain pro, for instance? Like, you said with Rain, he just had a kid, so you made the I in Rain a baby. Um, do you have something similar like that with every pro that you make signatures for, or is it kind of just you just start with the name and you just see what happens from there?
Yeah, I kind of started with the name. Uh, to be honest, I just start from scratch basically.
Okay.
I used to do it in Photoshop. Then later I had contact with Roma. He's a very interesting guy too. Like he made a lot of autographs for other pros too for previous majors. He helped me a lot. Like just what good autographs will be, the requirements, how to make them. So because of that, I started using Illustrator, and yeah, still from scratch. Just I don't know. For pros that reached out to me, I asked them before starting, like, do you have anything that you want in the autograph? And most of them would have like some things like numbers or animals or whatever that I could try.
Oh, so it's like a
And
collaborative effort almost.
yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Just to make it more personal, you know,
For sure, for sure.
because yeah, it's an autograph, so I wanted to make it related to them, not just a random, I don't know, dog in the autograph or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, yeah, uh, I did a stream once where, um, because the rain one got declined, the one I made in December.
Yeah.
So I had to remake it, and I started streaming around then. So I did a stream where I just made new ideas, and that was kind of fun because other people could give me ideas, you know.
Oh, for
But
sure.
yeah, in that stream you can see, or like you could see, the VOD is still up, but on my Twitch. But yeah, it's just I don't know. Uh, I just write the name. I try different styles, different ideas. Usually I make like 4 or 5, probably more, but like the nice ones. I send them to the pros, and they just tell me like if there's one that they like or like a style that they like, and if there's none, I'll just remake or like make a couple new ones. But usually there's like a style that they like, or like there's already one that they like. But
Okay, I see what you're saying.
yeah, like usually they will be happy with one, and I'll just maybe redo it a little bit better or like clean it up. And that's yeah, that's about the process. Most of the time uh, is just asking them for ideas to put in them. I make them. I send them to them, like a couple. They say, "Yo, this one is nice," or "I like the idea of this, but I want something changed." And then I send the final product, and they're happy.
Beautiful. So when it comes to the process of getting uh an item put into the game, whether it's a sticker, whether it's a skin, I'm sure it's kind of similar. But from your perspective with getting your stickers shipped into the game, Like we don't have to get into the details. Like I don't want to talk about how much money you made or anything, but like what's the process like in the sense of do you have to email back and forth with Valve customer service? Do they send you a contract? Like how does that all work? Are you even allowed to speak on something like this, or do you have to sign an NDA and it's all kind of kept a secret?
Well, yeah, it's not really a secret from my side.
I'm not trying to get you in trouble. That's all. That's all.
Yeah, no problem. There is some stuff that I'm not allowed to say,
Okay.
but most of my side that I do is just like between me and the pro. Um, like whatever financial or like between them and Valve is between them and Valve. I'm not involved in that. As far as I know, they just have to upload the autograph to
Okay.
the workshop and link themselves or like their agent or whatever to yeah to do the financial stuff, and uh, I'm not really involved in that. I
Okay.
just send them the sticker, and for one of them, he didn't really like he trusted me, but just just to be sure, he wanted me to sign a like a contract, I guess. And that's fine. But most of them, they yeah, it was just a personal deal, I guess. Like most of the time they didn't pay. I didn't ask for any payment.
Oh, okay.
Uh, some of them they offered to pay, but just I don't know. Yeah, it was my first actual major where I how do you say it? Not mass produce, but like where I made a lot of them.
For sure.
So I didn't really know. Yeah, I felt like a not a professional, so I didn't want to ask them for any money, even though they, if they make it, they make a lot of money from the stickers themselves. But they can draw the name in, I don't know, themselves and make the same amount of money. So they're not, they don't make the money because of me.
To you, it was
Um,
more something that you could cross off your bucket list. Like I finally got to do this
yeah,
kind of thing. Okay,
yeah.
that's
It just
respectable.
the interaction with them is kind of cool. I don't feel like they owe me anything. If they want to pay me, that's fine, and I'm happy with it. But I just
It's not something
making them first.
expected.
No, exactly, and
Okay,
especially upfront, because maybe they won't be happy. Like maybe I won't be able to make one that they will be happy about, or I make one that they are happy about, but they don't make it to the major and they don't make any money. Then I would feel bad, I guess, because yeah, like they pay me for nothing, I guess.
yeah, I see what you're saying there. So for the Copenhagen major, we kind of touched on this a little bit already with Valve declining a bunch of submissions that they received. Was this something that affected you, or did they accept your signatures without giving you any issues? What was your side on that?
Uh, well, that's kind of a long story, but well, we got time, I guess.
Yep, I got all the time in the world.
Uh, yeah, well, the initial deadline, it was the 1st of February, and like a week before, 2 weeks before, that's when the DMs started coming in of them asking, "Yo, can you make an autograph?" So yeah, like a couple days before, I was just busy all day making autographs for all of
Oh
them.
yeah.
Because some days you just got four pros in your DMs like
Oh
you have
wow.
to make autograph for.
That's gotta feel like
Uh,
you gotta have a lot of pressure. Like I'm sure that's not easy to just put all that work on your shoulders. Like that's a tall order.
I mean that's the positive thing of not asking payment. Like you're not forced to do anything. Like you
That's
can
true.
say no if you don't got time, but yeah, of course you try to make as many of them, so you get more chance of autographs in the game. So yeah, I try to uh, make one for everyone asking me. Um, yeah, well, after the deadline, it was just waiting, I guess. Uh, I don't know. I guess I was waiting for just DMs from them telling me that they got accepted.
Okay.
I don't really think Valve accepts them. They just decline, and if they're not declined, then they are accepted.
They're so
Uh,
mysterious with everything they do. It's so crazy, man.
yeah, yeah. They don't really accept though. It's just declining, and they did come in like I don't know, like you're not allowed to have this edit or can you change this? That somehow got declined. So yeah, I wasn't really busy. Just um, sometimes having to redo an autograph. That was like until the major really started.
Okay.
Uh, then, well, I don't know if you know about it, probably, but the whole sticker drama, I guess, not really drama, but the sticker capsules usually get released before the first major game,
Yes, yes. That
and
was yeah.
everybody was waiting, including me, because I just wanted to know which one got accepted. And then, like, I'm not sure exactly when, but just right before the first game, I think, the day before, there was like this update where they weren't officially added, but the sticks were in the game, like in the files. So you could like make gen codes for your to see the stickers, I guess.
Yes, I remember.
Um,
I forget who it was off the top of my head, but they made a tweet and it had an inspect link to every single sticker in the game, paper, glitter, hollow, gold, anything, and you can inspect it all in game before it was actually in the game because the data miners are just hard at work in Counter-Strike as always.
yep, exactly. So that's how I found out the which ones got added and which ones didn't. Um, uh, no, actually, I forget the part. There was like a week before, I would say. I'm not sure when, but a lot of pros they DM'd me saying I need them hand drawn. They need to be uploaded hand drawn or like submitted hand drawn.
Like not in
Uh,
Photoshop, like on a real piece of paper.
yeah, no digital autographs were accepted. Like they were all
Oh,
declined.
wow.
So yeah, for a lot of them, I redid them. Um, I'm not sure how allowed that was because they had to make them themselves technically. So yeah, uh, I just for some of them they reached out to me saying, "Yo, it got declined. Can you make a hand-drawn version?" For some of them, I reached out myself saying, "All digital ones are getting declined. I can make a hand-drawn version for you, or here is one. Like I made one beforehand."
Sure.
Um, yeah, that's probably how I got like 10, maybe 15, from the 30 that I had contact with initially. Uh, and then yeah, it was just waiting, and then the update dropped. And then I had a couple in. It was Nikodos, Nerds, Sasanito, Jcam, and Patty from Ecstatic.
Okay, yeah.
So those were in the files. And then there were like a couple that I also did or like worked on or helped with, but they weren't like 100% mine because I don't know, like some had an ID, digital ID, and they wanted me to make it hand drawn. But then I don't feel like it's 100% mine because I didn't come up with the ID. It was just I made them for them.
Okay. You were
So
still a helping hand though.
yeah, sure. Like I'll take a little bit of credit, but not the full credit. It doesn't feel mine. Uh, so yeah, uh, that's how I found up. That's how I found out how many were in the game from the ones that I made. And
Shout out
I
to the data
think
miners.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Uh, but on the other hand, it made me happy the update, and then later on it turned out that when the pros arrived to the major, they had to come to Valve or whatever. Like Valve reached out to them, asking them if they could make them in real life, like could make them on the spot, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Just because it was in the requirements that they had to be able to make them in like 5 to 10 seconds, just as an autograph for anyone, like on a mousepad or like on a paper. So they had to prove that they could actually do it.
Oh,
So
sheesh.
yeah, I think Nikodos and uh, like a couple of them, they DM'd me saying that, yo, this and this, just there's something going on. I don't know how much or like how much I can say, I guess.
We don't have to speak on it
Um,
then if you don't want to. That's fine.
yeah, I'll just keep some things secret, I guess.
Yeah, that's totally cool.
Um,
Like I said, I'm not trying to get you in trouble. I know some of this stuff is kind of, you know, walking a fine line with what you can and can't speak. I'm not trying to make you say anything you're not supposed to. Not what my goal is here.
yeah, I kind of want to know, tell as much as possible, but I hope the whole story is still clear.
Oh,
I can be a
absolutely.
little bit chaotic with telling, but
No, it's all good, man.
um, yeah, well, then there was like another update a couple days later when already a couple of games were played with the actual official capsules.
R.I.P. Nine
And
Pandas.
oh yeah, for sure.
That
Yeah, I would
sucks.
have loved to see those. And also a couple other stickers, I think, like Gamer Legion was a really nice one. It was like the movie star Koi sticker, but they also changed that and like they ruined so many stickers in my opinion.
Yeah, like very last minute editing and just not telling anybody. Super
Yeah,
weird.
yeah, especially the glitters. Like they were like before they were officially released. Those were really nice.
Oh yeah.
Um, but yeah, well, that's when they added the hand-drawn versions from the pros themselves. There were like 3 of them that used my ID, and then well, they had to hand draw them at the major, so they still looked like mine, but just uh, less clean because they had to do it first try, you know.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and then a couple th- that didn't even get notified. Uh, Valve just used their old sticker, or like old autograph, and they didn't even get notified. And they DM'd me like, "What the fuck is this? Like, where is my uh, autograph?" They got angry at Valve,
Well, for sure.
which I can understand. Yeah,
I mean, Valve just does so much behind the scenes work and so little communication with the community and even the
yep,
pros who drive the game forward and, continue keeping Counter-Strike such a popular name. Like, I feel like they should be treated with royalty, and I even feel like honestly the community should be treated like royalty too. They don't tell us anything. They just go and do shit. And it's just like,
yep,
if it wasn't for us, if it wasn't for me, if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for the pros, everybody playing or watching YouTube videos, Counter Strike would be nothing. So it's like I feel like they kind of at some points forget kind of where they started from. You know what I mean? It's just so mysterious. It's quite frustrating.
yeah. Or like anti-cheat right now. Like, there's just no communication. We don't know what we can
Yeah,
expect.
Overwatch gets added to the game, and all I see on Twitter and Reddit is people not having access to Overwatch. Like, why is it in the
Yep.
game then?
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's nobody knows who actually has it. Um, but yeah, uh, that that was kind of so. I still had some autographs in the game from the people that draw them themselves. But just I don't know. It doesn't. They don't feel mine. Uh, because it's my idea, but I didn't draw it myself.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I think now I have 4 ideas in the game that were drawn by other. 3 that were originally mine, and then No Way from No Way is how I don't know if you know the player. But he there's like a kind of side story. Like he made a tweet asking for a autograph, and well, I got tagged, and I made some IDs in the comments. including where the W is like the legs of a little man, you know.
Oh, that's
Um,
creative.
and then there was like someone commenting under it that he should have big biceps or like big muscles because apparently that's like a thing for No Way, which I didn't
Okay.
know about. But well, it's another personal thing you can add to an autograph, so I made another one. And then when the capsule officially dropped and I saw No Way used my ID, that was pretty cool. But yeah, that's also proof that even if you have like no contacts or nothing, you can get an autograph in the game or like your ID in the game, because it was just a like, comment I left under his tweet, and uh, yeah, he ended up using it.
That's
So that was
amazing.
pretty cool. Yeah,
Twitter's an amazing place, dude. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
you just gotta shoot your shot sometimes. Sometimes it'll miss, sometimes it'll hit, but when it hits, it feels damn good.
Yeah, like it's a crazy place. You can actually get contacts with crazy people.
Oh, yeah. So, do you have hopes one day to get more signatures put into the game? Or do you ever plan on stepping away from signatures? Or do you still want to work on other stickers in the future, like maybe lenticulars or hollows or something like that? Or do you have any plans on even working on skins? What's your future looking like?
Uh, well, um, because this was the first CS2 major, Valve said like let's reset the rules for the autographs. Let's start again and make them autographs only. So no more designed, cool-looking stickers.
Mm-hmm.
So for the next major, I don't think there's a big chance that I can get another one in, but I guess I just have to focus more on making ideas that pros can make themselves. So like easy ones. Maybe that way I can get some ideas in. And it's not really that I am gonna force anyone to use my ID. Like, if a pro wants to just randomly sign his name or like use his actual autograph, that's fine. Of course, you know that's the rules, and they can use whatever they want. But if they want me to create an ID, I'd love to. So maybe there's a chance for next major, and maybe eventually over the years they'll just loosen up the rules a little bit again, and I get better chances. But that's long term.
For sure.
Um, like sticker wise, like actual items. I yeah, I think uh, uh, I will end up trying to make some stickers or graffitis or skins. I'd love to. I just need to learn how and just come up with ideas.
Okay.
But I think yeah, there's a realistic chance that I will make some or like try to make some. So maybe you'll see some of them in the future.
Well, that's excuse me. That's pretty much all I had for you today. It's been a pleasure talking, and I'm glad we got to sit down and do this. I like to leave the last part of the episode to kind of let the guest maybe share any words of encouragement to the people who are trying to achieve what they achieved, or if you would like to share something that maybe you're working on right now, or if you want to shout anyone out, I like to give you the mic and talk your little piece there before the episode ends, and feel free to promote anything that you'd like.
Well, thank you for the opportunity, of course.
Of course.
But yeah, I guess I want to say thanks to Nayo, my friend, and Jort. They both really helped me with autographs or like coming up with ideas. And of course, all my followers would tag me in their tweets of pros. Like without them, like I would have missed out on a lot of opportunities. And just my followers in general, for just liking my tweets. Like without my followers, I would not have any contacts with any pros, I think. And then of course the pros themselves for trusting me to make them a cool autograph. But yeah, I think I hope I don't forget anyone. But just everyone, like I guess if you helped me, you know who you are. Thank you. And for anyone listening and who wants to make an autograph for a pro, just shoot your shot. DM the pro or just comment under the tweets when they are asking for ideas. There is a chance that they will use yours. Like it is a reality.
Thank you, everybody, for tapping into today's episode with Dingle. It was very cool sitting down and talking with Dingle. I enjoyed it a ton. Dingle's very down to earth dude, and it was very easy to sit down and have a conversation with him, even though English is his second language. It was still a great conversation, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed recording this. If you guys wouldn't mind liking the video, commenting your thoughts with suggestions or feedback, and subscribing to stay updated with future content, that would mean a lot. I have a lot planned, and next week I have a very, very big guest. One of my favorite guests so far. Feel free to comment who you think it's going to be as well. And we will see you guys next Friday. Till next time, fellas.